Hello, boys, girls, and pizza. I'm Senpai, looking to my Zobuga chair. He's winning the I don't give a fuck. Sorry, I said that aggressively. War in Nijisanji Ian. Nijisanji Ian clip. But oh, it's just says Nijisanji Ian clip. That wasn't necessary to say, but let's see.
Who's nonchalant?
Who's nonchalant? I mean, okay. I mean, I feel like already. I feel like Sunny and Shu. No, does Sunny give I don't give a fuck like nonchalant vibes? I think kind of does. Shu definitely gives nonchalant vibes.
Nonchalant?
Yeah.
Shuyumino is
Yeah,
nonchalant.
like you nonchalant.
He's the most nonchalant guy of them all.
I'm so nonchalant.
I feel like Claude's pretty nonchalant. I don't know, he can get pretty heated.
He can get pretty chalant. I've played Marvel Rivals with this guy. No one in EN does the gamer sigh more than Claude, where like you'll lose 2 games in a row and you're like, like that's how you know he's tilting. That's how it's like, all right, we're not gonna win. We're not gonna win for like at least a little while. We need to run it. Zally's very nonchalant. I've never seen someone so confidently not talk for so long.
Was that a Zally laugh? That's how Zally laughs. When things are going terribly, he doesn't even give a shit.
That's what Zally is. Like, Zally is like in crisis. Wilson and Venta are like fighting and fucking losing their minds. And Zally is just in the background eating popcorn and just enjoying the show. Like, Zally's a vibe. Like, he's so baby boy. He's so real, you know?
He is so nonchalant. I don't know, guys. It's quite funny.
Oh my god.
My favorite moment from the drinking stream I did recently was when I said some fucking stupid shit and like Willie was like, please change the subject, and Vanta was egging me on, and then in the background very quietly you can hear Zally say, I don't want to be here anymore.
You don't need a pad, you just need...
Okay, see, not that. I was talking, you know...
I mean, I wouldn't do that. I would just kind of let it... I would just kind of let it...
Oh, he just requires like, I don't want to be anymore.
That's zeal. Really?
I don't know if he's nonchalant. He's just quiet. I think he's just sort of soft spoken.
Okay, I don't like in by the beat. I don't know. Does Frio not give more nonchalant? I feel like Frio to me gives more of that energy, but I don't know, does Frio not care? I don't know. I feel like Frio kind of does. I don't know. Like I don't think Frio's gonna crash out.
I think he's chalant about various topics and subjects. Who else is nonchalant? I feel like I'm very chalant. I feel like I'm chalant about
chalant.
What about a nonchalant?
You're quite chalant.
What about a nonchalant girl?
Yeah,
nonchalant
no,
girl?
Anna gets very heated about a lot of
heated.
things.
She gets worked
Did you
up.
see that 11 Deep Space stream she did with Willie, where she was like, "Oh my fucking god, I love you, you know?"
Oh my fucking god! There's no fucking way! I love you, you cute Wilson!
Clara, really?
Clara's pretty
quite
pretty
nonchalant.
Yeah, I think she's pretty nonchalant.
Yeah, quite nonchalant.
Vanta is very chalant.
He can
Vanta
get
is
chalant.
super heated about a lot of different things.
passionate.
What defines if you're like chalant or nonchalant? Because it's like people can have their moments. Like if like someone's like 95% nonchalant, and it's just like the few things, you know. Just the little things, like maybe they have like 1 or 2 things that eggs them on or makes them they have a topic they're heated about, you know. If Anna hypothetically is like nonchalant like 95% of the time, but she crashes out over Love and Deep Space, like does that make her still like chalant? You know, like what's the criteria for this? What is it?
And whenever Willie's involved, he will become chalant just to tell him off.
I'm not trying to attract anyone, even though I exposed my forehead, fucking bitch.
So do
you. What the fuck? We all are. Yeah, but I am not quiet about my sluttiness. I am open about
Whoa!
it. Okay?
Oh my god, Venta, babe. Wait, what does showing off your forehead have to do with being slutty? The hell? I mean, you could say like I don't know, like look, Willie shows like some skin. He shows like those collarbones, like, and then he's got like a collar in his neck. But you know, is showing your forehead slutty? The heck? I don't know. I think I've never heard anybody like, you're such a slut. Like you got your forehead out. Like, damn, what the fuck? Chill, damn.
I know I'm a slut. You deny your sluttiness.
Slay.
You know
slay.
who is actually
I'm gonna
nonchalant
Oscar right
though?
now.
Millie.
Okay, Wilson. Willie, Willie has like natural sluttiness. I mean, he's got that twink build. I'm just saying, he's got that twinkiness.
She doesn't give a fuck about anything. She will say things that no one else
Millie
would ever
is
dream
real.
of saying.
Yeah,
She
but,
gets away
like,
with it.
Millie's
She's
a
never-
real one.
At least I have nipples. Do you have nipples?
Oh yeah, of course I
Does your
do.
character- No, you don't.
You don't have nipples. I haven't seen it.
Whoa, whoa,
What's that?
whoa.
No, that's not what I meant.
But, like,
Crazy.
nonchalant is in.
What is the definition of
Yeah.
nonchalant?
Nonchalant is just kind of like relaxed. I don't really mind.
Not
You know,
bothered.
going with the
Yeah,
flow.
unbothered.
Yeah, so like, so, you know, something like just goes with the vibe, you know.
The thing is, Uki sounds nonchalant, even though he might be very chalant about it. It's just his
I
tone of
think he
voice.
is.
He's just
nonchalant.
Uki is the quietest person I think I've ever met.
He has
Like,
he has some comments.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
content of what he's saying might be very chalant.
Calmly unconcerned, indifferent, or casual.
Yeah, exactly.
Indifferent. You're pretty indifferent.
I'm pretty
Uki will,
unconcerned
like-
a lot.
Like that's the thing. Me, I will describe how I feel about a subject in like 75
Oh, God.
words. Uki will describe how he feels
Uki
about
will
a
just-
subject in like 2.
True, yeah.
2 words.
Fox will do an entire essay, I swear, like.
This is why I feel like I struggle to talk to him sometimes because I feel like I am just hogging the spotlight. I'm talking
Oh, yeah,
so
I
much
agree.
trying to fill the dead air, and I'll be like, "Yeah, so what do you think about da-da-da-da-da-da-da?" And he'll be like,
Oh,
yeah.
you're right.
I'll be
Yes,
like, "Yeah, it's pretty cool."
Yeah,
That's
they're
pretty
winning the
cool.
IDGAF
Yeah.
war.
It literally.
Yeah.
Damn.
Uki's always
Okay,
winning the
alright.
IDGAF war, and
Don't give a fuck
I GAF about too many things that I shouldn't GAF about.
I
God,
think
yeah.
Uki gaffs.
He
just a tone of
Gas.
voice.
He
that's all.
GAFs about the right things. And
I'm
then
an IDGAFer. Not gonna lie.
you're winning the
IDGAF.
IDGAF.
I feel like I agree with this. I think just naturally Uki Mama is just soft spoken, and so I think that like when you feel somebody is like angry or like like they care, like they're bothered, it's the emphasis, you know. It's like the emphasis of what they're saying, or like when they're aggravated. I think Uki Mama is very like he's like he can be, you know. Like, I think he can crash out. He can sort of, you know, give a fuck or like just be like annoyed at something. But he's very much so like still calm, like more calm than most people about it. I feel like, or he has very like, piercing, you know, his silence speaks louder than words. I don't know. He's got just very like soft spoken, like piercing aura to him.
GAF war. That's how you won the election.
What are your
Damn.
thoughts on
Oh my
playing
God.
music in public?
Personally, I'm winning the IDGAF war. But
I feel like I gaff with some things, but I'm not like bothered by the things.
People saying Rosemi is chalant. I feel like she's
Rosemi?
nonchalant because if anything makes her chalant, she just vaporizes it. She just explodes it
She's
with
the
her mind.
president.
I think she's pretty
She's the president. Rosemi is the president. You know.
Yeah, she gets pretty passionate about various
Yeah,
things.
she was literally trying to like make traps for you because you trapped her.
What even happened in that one clip?
Okay, I feel like Rosemi has like the exterior, or she's like sweet, and she's, you know, I don't give a frick. But if it's something that like gets her, she will obliterate them. Like the president will nuke. The president will nuke them, you know? Just like when Dopey was like, you've only seen 3 episodes of SpongeBob, Rosemi. Like, she crashed out. She was like, she hazed him, you know? She got the nuke. She dropped the nuke on that man, so, you know? I feel like Rosemi, she's a petty queen, you know? She'll execute anybody who gets in her way. And honestly, I respect
Where she was
that
like
for the president, you know? I
throwing the
salute the
snowballs
president.
at you.
I think it was Wilson and myself.
You lay the trap and she got the 2 blondes confused.
Wrong blonde guy.
Wrong blonde guy. I just like to like, oh, wrong blonde guy. Just go.
What?
I still don't know what that was about.
I'm trying to think of a more chalant.
Who's the
person.
most chalant of them all?
Who gaffs the
Biggest
most?
gaffer?
Who gaffs?
BGM.
The one who molds the most. Yeah, basically Wilson.
I think Wilson's pretty up there.
baby.
Wilson is so chalant.
girl.
Oh my god.
He rants.
Wilson goes off about everything. If I say one thing to him, the funniest thing to do is to look out for when in Minecraft Wilson gives any item to Finana, call him out on it, and he will just crash out so
call him
hard.
sexist.
Like he was giving He was giving a bunch of diamonds to Finano, and I was like, "What's going on, bro? You just joined the server. Are you simping, bro?" He's like, "No, dude, I'm not simping. What the fuck? What is wrong with you?"
And pants. You said you have boobs.
Wilson is just very reactionary. I don't know if it's more like, you know, I mean, I guess IDGAF comes with, I guess, like, I guess, being reactionary. I just think Wilson is very, I feel like Wilson is just very reactionary. He's very, like, he'll react to being, like, egged on. You know, if anybody, like, comes at him or eggs him on or teases him, I think Wilson's very, like, reactionary to it.
What the hell are you doing? Are you simping?
No! And then the worst one was when he gave her a soul elytra. Soul elytra takes so long to make. It's so painstaking that he just gave it to her. I was like, "Oh, she bats her eyelids at him and he just can't fucking resist," and he logs off instantly.
What? How'd you get that?
That was in my.
There he goes again,
box.
giving all of his stuff to the pretty girl. He can't fucking help himself.
Why do you leave the game?
I'm making an investment. Guys, it's an investment, okay? She's going to give this back. Meanwhile,
Wilson's just trying to, you know, reverse the sexism that has been put upon him, you know? Like, maybe he's going from, like, sexist or, like, misogynistic to a feminist, you know?
She is a 24/7 grinding gold digger. She knows exactly what she's doing.
That's
she
crazy.
will never,
oh my god,
ever give back what she
Holy.
receives from a man.
I think she did pay back the diamonds.
And good for her, by the way.
Yeah.
She needs to get her bag. And any man who falls into her siren's trap is fair game, as far as I'm aware.
I mean, hey, you know what? You know, if a man, you know, does give in to gold digging, you know, hey, I mean, it's your fault for giving in. You're about to say it's your fault for simping. It's your fault for fucking simping. Okay, all right. If I had the assets, you know, to get some money out of someone, you know what? Slay. I say slay. You know, I'll do it. I'll use my assets.
We were playing Mario Kart. He was losing a lot, and I was like, "Jump for it, jump for it, jump for it." And he's like, "Oh, John Pork.
Who's John Pork? You keep saying that. Who's that? Who is it? Who is it? Tell me who that is.
With you in the moment.
Well, at least he knows it's a person.
You didn't know who it was.
Who's John?
You didn't know who it was.
Who the heck is John?
I love the way he said it. Who's? He had a fucking laugh.
John Pork.
Who's John Pork?
Who's John Pork?
You keep saying that.
Didn't know who it was.
Who the heck is John?
He started molding because of John Pork.
That's insane.
I don't know why Wilson is a hamster, but he's such a hamster.
He's the #1 gaffer.
Yeah.
Like, he can get mad, but he's just a tiny guy.
He's a baby boy.
He's just a tiny little guy getting mad about what.
It's crazy how much chat knows that he gaffs, and because they know, they're like,
The egg him
hamster
on.
elite. I love hamsters.
I don't know why. It suits him so well. I love it. Get as mad as you want,
guy.
You're just a tiny little hamster.
Oh,
You're in the palm of my hand, melting.
Dude, anytime I go on Twitter, there's a clip of a liver talking about me.
Number
I
one
open my phone
gaffer.
and I'm like, okay, it's that time. I go on Twitter, whatever. First thing I see is, I don't know why Wilson is a hamster, but he is a hamster. First thing I see, like,
Yeah,
actually the first
he doesn't
thing
care.
I
He
see
doesn't
with
care.
my
He doesn't.
eyes.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Babes doesn't care. What are they singing? Okay, Babes. Wilson doesn't care. He doesn't care at all. Like, this is why Wilson and Sally are wave mates. Yeah, real. They complement each other weirdly. Frio is probably one of the top nonchalants in EGEN. Yeah, that's what I feel like he is. I feel like Frio definitely gives nonchalant vibes. That is not saying though, like, you can fuck with Frio. Like, Frio definitely, I feel like Frio's like, he wants like a cat, you know? I feel like Frio gives me cat vibes. Like, cats are like, certain cats can be non-bodied, like not like nonchalant with things. Like, they can be unbodied, but if you go at them with a certain thing, they get the claws out, you know? Freya got them claws at certain points. But yeah, let me know in the comments, who do you guys think is the most nonchalant or chalant in Niji-en? So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, share the video for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!